Going on YouTube?
What's
Welcome
up, bro?
back to Grade 25, 26. Playing the Lakers at home. Let's get into it.
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch, find the range, find themselves. We're almost at game time. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with less than a handful of games completed, Richard. We're starting to see teams emerge.
You usually need about 10 games or so to figure out who's going to compete in their divisions. Numbers tend to regulate themselves over a couple of months.
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. LeBron James is out there with Ayton. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. Ayton wide open. No good with the triple. Murray looking around. Pass to Levine. Launches a three.
What's going on?
He's checked in for Sacramento. The Lakers also making some changes. Jackson Hayes comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Hachimura in for Jake LaRavia. Lakers leading by 5. Hachimura the pass to Reeves. Here's LeBron. Lakers passing it around. Steps back and fires. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
The veteran smarts of James understands how to absorb the contact and still finish.
Carter, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kennard's checked in. To the middle, Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in L.A., I'm told, but this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. And front and center on the latest issue of Time Magazine. Who other than MP?
And he's been making headlines, turning pages and turning heads. And the story just about writes itself.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And Hayes throws it down.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
MP right side. Murray outside. And stolen by LeBron. The three for Doncic. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Doncic passes to Kennard. Fires from the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Pass to Levine. Three-pointer. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Levine's got 5 now.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
And Hayes hits to Kennard. Lock at 6. Hayes finds Doncic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 11 points in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Los Angeles. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Los Angeles?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hachimura. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Hayes, and it's Reeves in at the point. Pass to Hachimura. And here's Kennard. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Reeves can't hit. The Kings trail by 3. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Up top, Reeves. Monk defending. And stolen by MP. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that, playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
Kennard's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, the defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night long.
Reeves finds Vanderbilt. Here's Hachimura. And again, no good by the Lakers. On offense, here are the Kings. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And the dunk by MP.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Lakers trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Westbrook comes in for Monk. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And here's Doncic from the arc.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
MP kicks to Hunter. Back to MP. To the paint. Poked away. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. That 3 off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. In the second quarter, held scoreless. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Sacramento making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. And Jake LaRavia subbed in for Austin Reed. And Doncic gets it to go.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Sacramento.
Sabonis' screen on LeBron. It's MP attacking.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
Lakers trail by 5. Doncic outside. To the inside. James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Sacramento?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
We'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always high in Sacramento.
Sabonis sets the pick for MP. Down low and stolen by Ayton. Over in the corner, Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his 3rd of the game.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Ayton a screen on Westbrook. And Ayton throws it down.
With his length, Ayton can easily get to the rim. In fact, he almost makes it look too easy.
Outside DeRozan. Sacramento moving it around. And the dunk by MP.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
James sets the screen for Doncic. Over Westbrook. And another basket for the Lakers. The Kings trailing. Here's MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
And a new front office taken over in Sacramento, Richard, this past summer.
Not to mention first-time head coach Doug Christie taking over the sidelines. And significant change to this roster. It'll all be judged by the results on the floor as usual.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Hunter. Pass to Doncic. 1:04 left now here in the second. James gets inside and finishes.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
On the wing, Reed. Pass to Ayton. With the step back. That one, no good. Good defense by MP. On the wing, MP. Inside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's James. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Down low. Another steal. Lets it go from 14. And he stays with it. Here's LaRavia. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LaRavia's got 8 points. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like? And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that is it for halftime.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. He's checked in for the Kings. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 10. Murray out there with MP. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's DeRozan in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. MP passes to Sabonis. And stolen by Ayton. James in the high post. Laravia with the screen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history, the averages for a player once he turns 40 are 6 points and 3 rebounds. LeBron is blowing that out of the water.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for 8. And it's Hachimura in for Jake LaRavia. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set that foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Lakers leading by 11. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves. 2 points. That one goes. And that's 13 points for Austin Reeves.
I love how assertive Reeves is. He is not bashful about trying his luck inside.
Here's MP. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Just 3 to shoot. From deep, Reeves. Rebound by the Kings. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to DeRozan. MP with a screen on Kennard. Strong finish inside from MP.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot. Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's MP. Oh, a tough bucket from MP.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Hayes with the screen for Reeves. And Hayes throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Sacramento. Good on both. You know, Richard, the Sacramento Kings are an organization that has faced heavy criticism for their decision-making.
Look at the players they've missed out on the draft, the stars that they've traded away, as well as the coach that they fired. Short-term thinking has done major damage to their long-term success, if any.
Levine against Kennard. Now Vanderbilt. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Lakers lead by 8.
I'm about 8, boy. I'm about 8.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Lakers leading by 8. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Kennard is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Hayes in at the center, locking down the middle. Drops in the tray.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
MP against Vanderbilt. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
Hunter against Hachimura. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Westbrook against Reeves to the paint. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
MP outside. Monk outside. Back to MP. 13 feet away. That misses off the backboard. Los Angeles leading by 11. Reeves with it. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Westbrook passes to MP. Cuts off the pass. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 15.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
Sabonis sets the pick for MP. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
There.
Lakers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Some changes for Sacramento. Murray's checked in for Sabonis. DeRozan comes in for Hunter. And Levine subbed in for Monk. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Austin Reeves. Westbrook kicks to MP. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here are the Lakers stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Doncic looking it over. Stolen by Westbrook. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by MP. 6 points for Keegan Murray. James sets the screen for Doncic. From the arc. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. DeRozan passes to MP. He takes it in. And the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Doncic against Westbrook. From outside the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off. You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And here is James. Throws it down. What an assist!
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Keegan Murray. The Lakers also making some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Jake LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Kennard. Here's MP. And stolen by LeBron. Ayton outside. Austin Reeves. Westbrook rips down the rebound. The Kings trail by 15. MP. Doncic for the rebound.
I couldn't get no foul.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Now Ayton. Oh, what a play inside.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
MP strong inside.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Free throw good, MP. And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
Knocks down the 3.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Lakers leading by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
Incredible game for him. He had endless energy. No doubt, best player on the floor tonight.
Still doing it at this age, Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream. Some things changed, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Fades. That's short off the rim. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. It's deflected. Pass to MP. It's stolen by Hachimura. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, an enemy.
It felt like you were blocking shots on every possession, but it wasn't enough to come away with the victory. Why do you think that is?
It's not that complicated. They scored more points than us, Dom. It's not called basketball. You got to put the ball in the basket more than they do. That's it. We'll score more next time out, hopefully.
Well, we wish you luck, MP.
Thanks.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks.
Like, comment, set up.